Okay, so a quick additional update. Yesterday's post was remarkably long, I know. But, not yesterday, the day before. Um, I didn't work out today, but I actually have a good reason. I've been running around like a headless chicken trying to get my act together because my sister called me. Okay, my sister called me the day before my birthday. November 5th is the day she called me. And said, "Congratulations, you're going to be an auntie. I'm expecting." Well, she was due the beginning of July, but for months I've been telling her due dates are irrelevant. Babies don't give a damn what your calendar says. They come when the hell they come. Well, yesterday night I get a call from our dad, 9:30 at night. And he says, "Oh yeah, your sister, her water broke at 6:30 this morning." I think it would be a pretty fair understatement to say I was livid because it took him 13 hours to tell me. And his defense was, "I assumed she'd told you. I assumed she thought to call you or something because I thought you guys had talked about you being there." Well, yeah, we did talk about it, but in 10 years, my sister's never been good at returning calls. She's never been good at answering texts. She doesn't return messages. Why would she start now? So we started duking it out verbally, and some viciousness was shed on both sides of the aisle. And it finally came to pass that he realized he was being a jerk and apologized, which is good. Which means tonight, I'm haul ass on the bus up to Maine. I would have left yesterday if I'd known in the morning. I would have left earlier today if he hadn't been so evil to me last night on the phone, culminating in him hanging up on me. Which leaves me with really the only recourse at this point, since I care more about my sister and our nephew, Sam and our nephew, than I care about our dad being a shit. Which is not to say he's that way all the time, but yesterday he was. There's no way around it. And the universe being what it is, I have to go on this long trip from midnight to 8 a.m. as I listen to thunder and lightning and rolling clouds and rain outside of my window. Um, so yeah, I can only hope the majority of it has moved off coast by the time I have to go to Port Authority. That's all I can hope. Because I don't want to be driving on a bus at night in the rain. No. I'm not even going to get to Boston until 5 a.m. And then there's an hour wait, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I'm going to want to go get food, but I don't know. Luckily, I already made the trip to Port Authority once today because I got will call tickets because it's last minute. I mean, your choices are print them out at home or get them will call at the station. So I had to get them at the station because I don't trust our printer. So I went, put money on the Metro card, got all the way there, got my tickets printed out at the thing, and I decided to stop at one of those little, well, actually it's not little, it's one of the bigger tchotchke shops, the knickknack places. You know, the I Love New York cups and shirts and how many things can we brand with an I, a heart, and the letters NY kind of stores, which I avoid like the plague. On any given day, if you ask me, "Oh, why don't we go into that little store over there that sells all of that I Love New York stuff?" There's a 99% chance that my response is going to be, "Why? You like it here. I get it. If you didn't like it here, you wouldn't be here." Today, however, I'm a new aunt. I went and got newborn cutie socks and a pair that he can grow into because babies grow really, really fast. I got him a little the squeaky bath duck, and this one is wearing the crown and scepter of Lady Liberty. I got her a nameplate with the baby's name on it. You know, one of them little New York name vanity tchotchke things. And I got her, they have these little traffic cones with sayings on them. And there were several of them that, I mean, for myself I would have gotten, because really they did make me laugh out loud. But this one says, children are spoiled because grandparents can't be spanked. Or you can't spank grandparents, something like that. So, I like that, because there have been times, like yesterday, when I would have loved to spank the ever-loving hell out of Lorenzo. But whatever. I care about her more than I have issues with him. I gotta keep repeating this over and over. I care more about her, and I don't get along with him. And then I got home from Port Authority, and there was a message from Sam on the phone, because I guess he tried to call me when I was on the train, saying he was giving some wedding information to his parents and said, oh, well, you know, I've got great news. You know, Chris's sister had her baby, so I'm an uncle. Now, here's another great example of why I'm so happy I'm marrying the person I'm marrying. And I'm sure he's going to watch these vlogs while I'm away. One of the many things I love about Sam is that when he takes a concept to heart, that's the end of the book. That's chapter and verse. That's the whole text. If he tells you you're part of my family, there's no reading into that. You're part of his family, which I both appreciate and respect, because as much as I make people earn a place in my circle of people that I consider it my responsibility to protect, once you're in, you're in. If you actually have to die to get out of that circle, or you have to so egregiously hurt me that I have no choice but, like an appendage that's gangrenous, cut you off. Which is rare. I mean, it takes a lot to really make me feel that you can't be anywhere in my sphere anymore. But the people I do let in have a very clear understanding that they have passed through the fire. If they are part of my circle, they are part of my circle. And Sam has that same kind of mentality. He probably doesn't have the same reactions I do. Like, he wouldn't go to the extremes for people that I probably would, and certainly not as fast as I would. I am the leap to the defense of type. But he was saying on the message that his dad was explaining to him, well, that's technically almost true. I mean, you're not actually married yet. And on the message, Sam said to me, I don't know what he's talking about. That's our nephew. You're my family, therefore that's our nephew. So, I got a good one. He wants to learn how to cook so he can cook for me on my days off and when I'm expecting. He wants me to give him more to do around the house, more to help with the wedding, because he wants me to not feel so stressed like everything's on my shoulders. And he wants to make it abundantly clear that as far as he's concerned, we are family. Period. I don't know. I need to stop taking out a lot of frustrations on him. Because, and I know, he's gonna say, it's okay, you don't really take your frustrations out on me, you know. I mean, I don't get pissed off and suddenly, like, punch a wall or punch him or something. I mean, I don't get physically aggressive. It's been years since I've been that angry. Well, or expressed my anger that way at the very least. But I get pissed off at other people, I get pissed off at situations, and I just rail. I got so used to just talking out loud because I had cats, and it felt good to say it out loud and hear myself and determine whether or not I was crazy for thinking that line of thought. Because things make sense in your head, and then you hear it out loud, and you're like, wait, what? I meant something. Wait, that's not the right word. That didn't sound the way I thought it was. It's a lot better in my head. So I tend to talk out loud. To myself, to the cats, to the universe at large, whether or not there's another responsive human being in the room. So Sam unfortunately gets the brunt of that, but he's very patient and tolerant and compassionate. Because, he did the right thing. I mean, I was so livid last night. I can't even, even. There's a point where you get angry and you flash hot, and you know you're gonna lash out. You know the only thing that will settle you is to do something vicious. Some vengeful thing is all that will make you feel better about the wound you've just suffered. But there are other times, and maybe it's just me that I'm more likely to do this. I don't flash hot, I flash cold. I actually cross the point of the immediate bloodlust for vengeance, and I enter this extreme psychological state where all I can think is how I can make a person pay in every possibly conceivable way for eternity. I'm plotting emotional, I'm plotting accidental happenings. I go to a ridiculously deep and dark place when I flash cold like that, which is why I've had to spend a lot of years working on my temper. But Sam did the absolute right thing last night. He saw how upset I was. He came over and he told me he was there for me and how much he loved me and, all of that really compassionate stuff that you hope to hear from someone you're spending the rest of your life with. But then he did the smart thing and he just flat out said, I don't know what to do for you. I want to make you feel better and I have no idea what to do. So he just stood there and hugged me, walked away for a few minutes, came back over with the cat in his arms, and I could hear him whispering to the cat, come here, baby, Mama needs you. She doesn't feel good. She needs you. Because he understands how important my cats are to me. So, he's paying attention. He did exactly what I would expect him to do, what really could feasibly be asked that he do. But, yeah, I'm an aunt. So, I mean, technically speaking, I think I already am, but that's a whole other kettle of fish. So, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see them. And I'm doing a quick turnaround. I'm going from midnight to 8 tonight on the bus, being picked up at the bus by my dad 8 a.m.-ish when the bus gets in. Then, during the day tomorrow, we're going to Waterville. I don't know for how long. And then coming back to Portland, I'm staying at my parents' house. And then Sunday afternoon, because I'm probably just going to kick around with my mom on Sunday morning and take her out to breakfast or something, I'm going to catch the bus home. So I'm going to be on the bus again from about 2:30 until about 9:30, 10. So 14 hours on the bus in technically 2 days. Wish me luck.